Hey, kindergarten, first grade friends, go ahead and grab your time packet out. Grab the clock you made. If you haven't made it yet, go ahead and pause it and make your clock and wait to watch it because you want the clock. Because we're going to talk just a little bit more about it, and that way you can move it as you do. Otherwise, you can still watch it. You just won't have anything to use. All right, so talking about the clock, you have your numbers, and the small one is, who remembers? Hour hand. The minute hand, and then one we didn't put it on here, but what's the one that constantly is moving always?
Ooh.
It's called, like on our clock up here, it's moving.
Oh, I don't know if I can see it. There.
You have to get close. That is called the second hand. So there are 3 hands on a clock usually. Not every clock has a second hand. Look for, so talking about clocks, so you have this one that you made with your numbers. We're going to talk tomorrow. We're going to start talking about how to use this to tell time. So that's why you needed to make sure it's done. So definitely tomorrow, finish it up. Practice moving it around so you can get those poles that you made moving and however you would want it. So finish that. The page in our packet you're going to work on is just 1 page.
Oh.
And then I'm going to read a book. So it's this, how many clocks you have at home. So I want you to search your house for how many analog clocks you might have, how many digital clocks, and that's looking on all the floors. So you can do tally marks, or you can just count them in your head and write the number. So look everywhere. Think about what you wear on your wrist, because a clock.
And what other family members might be wearing some.
So are they digital or analog? Sorry, analog or digital? Hopefully you caught that mess up. And then I have a question for you. On this page, look on your picture. Do you have any clocks with Roman numerals? Some of you might want to learn how those Roman numerals are. You don't see it very often, but in things like the Super Bowl will have Roman numerals.
Sometimes like movies, part 2 will have the Roman numerals instead of just the number 2.
Not just clocks have Roman numerals. So think about where you might see those and see if you have.
Do they know what Roman numerals are?
I think I brought it up once. So if they were listening, yes. I don't remember where it came up.
I'm like, wow, that's something
I
that
remember when we were doing numbers. It was the very beginning of school.
Oh, wow.
So think back. Yeah. So it was a long time ago. But Roman numerals, if you don't, have mom and dad see if you have a clock. If not, maybe they can find one. I'm sure a picture of one. There is one here, but it's
tiny.
Not the best picture. And you can see and talk about how you know what those numbers are. And then you're going to draw a picture of one of the ways you and your family see what time it is. Maybe the one that you use all the time. Like in my house, I have this one clock I look at all the time. It happens to be
I use my phone
clock.
all the time.
Your phone? Now I have my watch, so I might use that. But still at home, I use the big
Really?
clock
I grab my phone all the time.
on there. Interesting. So yeah, so find out where it is and draw a picture of where it is that you your parents look to find time. And maybe you now. You never know.
Yeah.
Was it time to watch Mrs. Anderson's videos?
You know what? I think probably, sorry, I'm going to go off on a tangent.
Okay.
When we were younger, Mrs. Anderson and I, we probably were more aware of time because certain television programs were only on at very specific times.
Exactly.
So you had to you'd be like, oh, I can't wait till 7 o'clock when this show comes on.
I think we have a special guest.
I think we do too. I wonder who it is.
Who's coming in? They're not coming to the door.
Oh,
Yes?
wait, I
Yeah?
hear movement. Should I peek? I don't know.
Oh,
look who's here! Hi! It's fun to see new people.
I know, we've been very busy with guests today.
It's been crazy today.
So yeah, so.
We're off on a tangent. Don't mind us. Sorry, K-1 friends.
It's like normal, right?
Yeah.
People come in and go in the classroom. I'll talk to you later. All right, so let's read A Second is a Hiccup. And it's a book by Hazel Hutchins. I have time, right?
Yes, you have 10 minutes.
Oh, yeah. A second is a hiccup. How many of you have had hiccups? Maybe one hiccup is a second, but if you've had them for a long time, it could last.
I don't like the hiccups.
I don't either. How long is a second? A second is a hiccup. The time it takes to kiss your mom,
Aww.
or jump a rope, or turn around.
Those
You
are
can try
good
all of
things
those
to do
things.
for a second.
I know. How long is a minute? 60 seconds to a minute. 60 hiccups, 60 hops, or if you sing just one small song, chorus verse, not too long, that's just enough to fill a minute. How long is an hour?
Ooh.
60 minutes singing by if you build a sandy tower, maybe an hour. Run right through a sprinkling shower, climb a tree and smell a flower. Pretend you have a secret power that should nicely fill an hour. Playing in the water, absolutely. How long is a day? So we started out really small and we're going to keep getting bigger. 24 hours by in a clock. Starting when the sun comes up, a day needs filling like a cup. Hiccups, kisses, songs and showers, lots of trees and lots of flowers. Breakfast, lunch, and snack and dinner. Play some games and cheer the winner. Draw a picture, read a book, tell a joke, and learn to cook. Watch the sunshine fade away, fall asleep, and that's a day. Have you done any of these things while you've been at home? This is one of my favorites. I always love reading. Yeah. How long is a week?
Ooh.
7 days, all in a line. Let's say the days together. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and the end day, Saturday. A favorite one. Some are quiet, some are fun. Work days, home days, play days, and school days.
We have a lot of home days right now.
We have been. What do you think's after a week? Oh, we're still talking about a week. 7 wake-ups, 7 sleeps. We'll find out what's next. Close your eyes and do not peek. But you'll never, ever, ever stay asleep for 1 whole week.
I would hope not.
Ooh, here comes what's after a week, do you think? How long is a month? 4 weeks add up to form a month. Lots of time for things to change. Seasons often rearrange. Winter melt and warm to springs. Caterpillars find their wings. And if you fall and scrape a shin, in a month, there's brand new skin. Learn to tie your laces tight. Ooh, that's a good thing to learn while you're at home.
Yeah.
Knowing to tie your shoe is important. Learn to float, relax, and light.
Some of your friends already knew.
They do, yep. Learn to count, clean up to 10. Learn to count back down again. You guys know that one. Watch the moon grow round and fat, then thin again. Imagine that. And all of it in 1 month flat. Oh, even bigger. How long is a year? 12 months together make a year. A great big circle spinning round. Climb aboard. You're 1 year bound. You'll grow right out of your old shoes and taller too. Now that's good news. Sunshine, snow, and rain and squall. Winter, spring, summer, fall. Oh, goodness. I can't get this page. There it is. Twigs on trees grow leaves and peaches. See how far a whole year reaches. Because some of you have a garden or fruit trees, you'll know how long it takes to grow. Tiny babies learn to walk. Bigger babies learn to talk. Holidays of every kind linked together in a line. When your birthday's almost here, you are older by a year. Changes come and changes go. Round and round the years you'll grow. Till you're bigger, till you're bolder, till you're ever so much older. And through all the hours and days, as time unfolds in all its ways, you will be loved, as surely as a second is a hiccup. The end.
That's a cute one.
I know. So fun one. How we start off with seconds all the way to years, all showing time just in different ways. So have fun and find those things that you can do in the second, minute, hour. Learn, remember, go through the weeks, go through the months. So you know them. Find out, remember when your birthday is. Are you halfway there yet to your birthday? Or
I saw some
closer?
friends say they were 3/4 of the way through their birthdays.
Through their posters. So you can find that out. How many more months until your birthday? Maybe you can count how many more days until your birthday.
Oh, that's a fun one.
It is. Or maybe moms and dads, oh, that's a big number, but you can see how many more minutes or hours until your birthday. They can help you with that. I would use a calculator for that information.
Yeah, I would too.
So have fun, and we'll see you tomorrow with your finished clock if you haven't done so already. All right, bye.